Hey everyone, I want to thank you all so much for being here. We are live on YouTube and we are live here in my office in Palm City, and so this is going to be really fun. We are using a meeting owl that we have named Alistair Owley, and what happens is when you speak, the owl will focus on you, and so the folks who are at home will get to see some of our amazing local people. And let me just scroll back and see who's here. Smile Soul 20, so nice to see you. Von Ray, Melanie, Dave, you know a lot of these people, Dave. Kim Case, Julia, nice to see you. Diana, Peggy Lou, Ashriel, Marianne, feel like I haven't seen you in a long time. Glad you're here. Irene, Jackie, Catherine, Cynthia, happy to see all of you. And Angelique Michelle, nice to see you. Special shout out to our members. You can tell who the members are because their names are in green. These are people who have made a monthly commitment to this channel. Ashley, Claire, so nice to see you. All right. So, and we have, how many people do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
9.
9? Is that seat open?
No, 8.
8. I may have made you sit there, but you probably could have sat there. So, but whatever. It's all good. Okay, so we are doing something that, as far as I know, has never been done, which is doing a hybrid on YouTube. So I will refer to the people who are here in this room as the people who are here, and I will refer to the people who are on YouTube as the people who are at home or online. Some of the activities we have today, I've got a whole list of activities. See, I want you to see. I actually know what we're going to do today. You know, sometimes I don't. But today I do. And I have a whole list of activities for us, and there will be opportunities for the people online and the people here to have some fun. Sally Larkin, I was just thinking how much we miss you and wish you would be here. Joe Bethune, nice to see you. Aisha, nice to see you. Joanne Matthews, so good to see you. Do you see that chakra banner over there? People who are here, that was made by Joanne Matthew.
Beautiful.
Cool, right? Absolutely. All right. And for the people who are here, and this is both to inform you and also to make the people at home jealous, we have coffee, tea, hot chocolate, water, all kinds of goodies, cheese and crackers, veggies, cookies, a cake. We have so much good stuff going on. Just get up and get food at any time, and make sure you do it in a loud way so the owl will see you, to make the people at home very jealous. Absolutely. Because we want everyone to get on an airplane and come see us, not right now, but in January for StarCon. Dave wants to know if we can do a 360 with the camera. Not all of, I wonder if we did like a voice wave, what would happen? Are you up for this? Let's try this. Okay. I'm going to say hello, everyone, and then we're going to pass it over here to Barbara on the left, and we're going to go around, and everyone, one at a time, say hello, and let's see how quickly Alistair Owley will see us. Okay, so I'll start. Hello, everyone.
Happy solstice, everyone.
Happy holidays.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Excellent. And Tyrone, of course, manages to go away. As soon as the camera comes out, that man is gone, but he's here too. All right. So I wanted to start by talking about the solstice. Tomorrow is the official winter solstice, and that means that from that moment on, like literally by a minute a day, and I know that because my watch tells me, the days get longer and the nights get shorter. So the solstice is celebrated as the time of the returning sun. So I'd like everyone here and online to get out your sun card. And let's start by talking about, first of all, the sun in tarot and what we how we see the sun and what we think about the sun in tarot. Oh my gosh, yes, Barbara needs a deck. I have all these decks behind me, but you can't borrow any of those, but I will go grab you a deck while everyone is getting out their sun card. Tyrone, say hello and happy holidays to the owl.
Hello, happy holidays.
There, okay, good. Now everyone has said hi, good.
Yeah. This is the neck of the month.
Hey, Jill.
I got Philboard.
There's a seat for you right over by
I
Barbara.
got Philboard. I have 3 cards.
But you've been here before.
Yeah.
Same thing happened to me.
That's
It's
so
different- It's different
funny.
in the door.
I
And that's
know,
what
I
it
know.
is.
Here's a deck for you, so everyone get out your sun cards. Your sun card. Literally.
I'm good.
And Sally Larkin is saying hi to you specifically, Tyrone. Okay.
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, we miss Sally.
Yes.
Okay, and Jill, if you want, there's so much. There's food, there's water, there's coffee, there's tea, there's all things. Grab whatever you like. It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. All right, so we're getting out the sun card. Von Ray, yes, you're not even that far away, so you absolutely have to come and meet us all in person. So we're working with a bunch of different decks, so there's a lot of different illustrations of the sun here. And again, I think we can use Mr. Owley to share our different sun cards. And I'd like to know, everyone who's at home, chat in what deck you're working with, and anything you have to say about the sun, Major Arcana 19. And I'm going to tell you, when I was already a professional tarot reader, but my son was really young, and it was Saturday morning. So what do you do with your kids on a Saturday morning? You watch Saturday morning cartoons, right? And we were watching Spider-Man, the Spider-Man cartoon. And Spider-Man went to a carnival and had a reading with Madame Web, of course. And he got the sun card. And of course, he wasn't Spider-Man, it was Peter Parker. He was just being Peter Parker. And he got the sun card, and she gave such a beautiful reading with this card. She said, you have to be yourself. You have to be who you are. You have to use your skills. You have to let people see you. And I was like, man, they got it right. So the Spider-Man writers did their research and got it right. So I often think about that when I see the sun. So let's see, we've got a bunch of different decks. I've got Light Seers. Tyrone, what are you working with?
Younger self tarot.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And what do you have, Maureen?
This is the Green Witch Tarot by Anna Mora.
Ooh,
One of my favorite decks. Beautiful sun card.
beautiful. I love it. What do you have, Sharon?
Modern Witch.
Perfect. Perfect. And we've got a rider there. And what do you have?
I have the Gilded Tarot.
Perfect. And what do we have over there?
I have Rider.
Rider. All right. So Kim is working with Mystical Medley's Vintage Cartoon Tarot. For me, I have my Sun, Moon, Mercury, and Venus in Leo, and the Sun feels like my card to me. That's a lot of Leo, my goodness.
A lot of fire.
Joanne's using Wheel of the Year Tarot. Ashrael is using Classic Tarot. The Sun is like the warmest welcome you're ever going to get. Marion's using Rider-Waite, and she sees happiness with this card. So Dave is singing the Beatles, Here Comes the Sun. Okay, very good. Von Ray is using the Crystal Power Tarot deck and sees the sun as a bright outlook. Melanie is using the Pagan Cats. Betty's using Muka. So, thoughts about the sun. When the sun comes up in a reading, what do you see? What do you think about?
Warmth.
Warmth? Okay.
I do too. I say the universe has given you a warm hug
Mm.
and that it's time for you to feel empowered.
Oh, I love that. And that actually is two very different messages in a lot of ways. On one hand, like the universe hugging you, that's, warm and loving and all of that. But then to feel empowered is that's a whole different energy, isn't it? Like,
No, I think that you feed from the universe, so not.
I mean, I like
I
it
think
both. Let's see. And let's see, we've got Angelic Michelle is using Everyday Witch. Jackie is using the Light Seers and sees the sun as powerful energy. Makeup and Fashion Insomnia, that's Wendy, is late. That's okay. We're happy to see you. Lady Lenormand, and you folks all know her, that's Brenda Elizabeth. Just got the Mystic Palette Tarot by Chiro. Did you get the one with your name on it? Oh my gosh. The sun looks like an ornament he's holding. We make our own sunshine. I love that. Angelic Michelle sees joy. Irene, opening your heart. Angelic Michelle, happiness, joy, hope. And Kim this associates the sun with moving from innocence to experience. Being my card, I feel like that's appropriate for me. I keep expecting the best from everyone and keep getting burnt. Can we all identify with that? Diana, nice to see you. Let your inner light shine and you'll be happy. Julia, all you've been hoping for is available. Ashley's working with Game of Thrones tarot. I've seen neither the TV show nor the tarot deck, I have to say. Betty, sometimes shining a light on a situation may be good, maybe not. Peggy's working with Spirit Keepers. The sun is the warrior, blazing light of the world. So I've often described the sun as the happiest card in the deck. Does anyone want to argue that with me? Does anyone want to suggest that there is a card that is, and you can, I'm not going to beat you up or anything. Does anyone want to suggest a card that is happier than the sun?
Victory card?
Six of Wands. Is that what you were thinking?
Yes.
Yes. Makes sense. Okay. Anything else?
10 of Cups?
Yeah, it could be. It could be. Okay, so go through your deck and find the Six of Wands and the 10 of Cups, because we are all happy that the sun is returning. Okay. And Lady Lenormand said, looking in that book, he says his sun is astrology-based, the engine that drives our personality. Wendy, the sun is things are getting better and brighter for you. Claire, radiant joy. And Catherine agrees with Maureen, 10 of Cups. Kim, 9 of Pentacles is happier to me. And Diana says the Fool might be. So all of these cards that are happier. Okay, so we've got 6 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and the Fool. Get those cards out too, because we are going to manifest some happiness with the return of the sun. And any other card you can think of.
4 of Wands?
4 of Wands is a pretty happy card, yeah. Ashley, the sun to me means that all will shine bright. So I have to say, I really return to my Christian past with the sun. And I think about that passage from the Bible, from the book of Matthew, where Jesus says, "You are the light of the world, but if you hide the light under the bushel, then who may benefit from it? You are the salt of the earth, but if the salt has no flavor, yada, yada." And then I think about that song from Godspell, but I'm not going to sing it. And I think about that, about letting your light shine, using your talents, allowing yourself. And so when Terry says, and be empowered, that's really, I really see that sense of feeling powerful. Now, I think there are ways that the sun can be negative. I think it was Betty was saying, not everything needs to have a light shown on it. Right? Some things look a little better with less light. Hey, La Morena, nice to see you. So we've got the Fool, we've got the Four of Wands, the Ten of Cups. Julia, do you love Godspell as much as I do? Okay.
The Three of Cups, too.
Three of Cups is a pretty happy card. It sure is. So pull out, it doesn't have to be all of them, but pull out some of the other happy cards. And talk to me about other ways that the sun isn't always positive. So shining a light on things that you'd really rather not see.
Burning you.
Burning you, absolutely.
Ego.
Ego, yes, yes, yes. And it is so important to have a strong ego. But I have seen, especially in love relationship readings, I have seen the sun come up for people with narcissistic tendencies. And I mean, I recognize narcissistic personality disorder is really, really rare, right? It is. But people with narcissistic tendencies, they're everywhere. Am I wrong about that? Am I right about that?
Agreed.
Okay, we've got an agreement from Kathy. And I realize, in our society right now, we tend to, use the word narcissist just to say, just talk about people we don't like. But there are those tendencies, the people who always have to be right. The people who always have to diminish others, only I can shine. The light shines on me, only I shine.
I have a question. Can you have an ego and still be humble?
Yes. Yes, and need to.
Yes.
Need to, and let's discuss that. Folks at home, the question was, if you didn't hear it, can you have an ego and still be humble? We say yes.
I say yes.
And that would be healthy, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I think I was speaking more to boastful.
Yes.
Prideful.
Yes, braggadocious.
Arrogant.
Yes. And, so the difference between having a healthy ego and being an egotist, right? Right?
Yeah.
Right.
And so there's that. Kim, you and I are going to have a conversation about our childhoods in clowning. I've got stories about that very thing, about that whole thing. Aviva says the sun's glare can be painful light. Right, if you stare into the sun, you'll hurt your eyes. They say, don't stare at the eclipse because you'll hurt your eyes. It's also true if you stare at the sun, you'll hurt your eyes. It's just nobody does that, right? And Melanie says a really important thing. It's got to be in balance. So that's an interesting thing. If the sun is about ego, what is a card of humility, being appropriately humble, not self-deprecating, not without confidence, but appropriately and graciously humble? What would a card what would that be? The Fool.
Because he's just
Right, he's not really about himself at all, but he's very much in himself. What do you think about that? The Fool?
I can
Carefree.
feel that.
Carefree, yeah. The Fool for humility.
I think the Five of Pentacles for humility. I mean, they've really been humbled by their circumstances.
They have been.
Yeah.
And yet there is opportunity available to them if they would see it. That's really interesting. Okay, Dave says an important thing about the sun. The love that some people spread like sunshine, a narcissist directs toward himself. Right. Oh, I like this one too for humility from Dave, the Hanged Man.
Yeah.
Right? You're finding enlightenment, you can't, right? So that's cool. That's cool. And Betty says the Hermit. What about the Hermit for humility?
Yes, good one.
I like that too. And temperance. Maria Pia says temperance. That's good. I like that. All right. So, what I want you to do is the happy cards that you've found. Man, Cheryl's got more happy cards. The Two of Cups. And any happy cards. So I want you to put the sun either in the middle or on top, and then all of your happy cards. And if you want to add in any cards for humility, like Temperance, like the Fool, like the Hermit, you certainly may. And I want to just take a moment and look at these cards that we've got in front of us and breathe with them for a minute and think about the past 6 months and some of, it happens every year. We have 6 dark months and 6 light months, and light things can happen in the dark time and dark things can happen in the light time. But I want you to think about these past 6 months and maybe something difficult that has happened. If there has been any sort of loss or grief, to think about that for a minute and acknowledge that. And to think about ways that you may have grown in these past 6 months. Now, I want you to look at your happy cards and any happy cards you want to add. Sally's adding the Two of Cups. Kim likes the Page of Pentacles. Julie likes the Star. Any happy cards that you want to add. And really just breathe with these cards and set an intention for the next 6 months. That as the sun comes, as the sun is with us longer, as the sun returns, we say this is the time of the returning sun. As the sun returns, let it shine a light in all the places where we need that light. Let it shine a light of healing. Let it shine a light that brings happiness. And let us think about ways that we can strengthen and shine our own inner light. How will we shine our own inner light for our own healing? How will we shine our own inner light in a way that maybe benefits another or allows others to see us? I think sometimes we hide and we don't let people see us. How can we let ourselves be seen? So take a moment, breathe with these cards, and manifest this energy for the solstice. So might it be. And now, if you'll shuffle these cards back into your deck, I want you to shuffle, and people at home too. I want you to shuffle. And looking toward these next 6 months, I want you to pull 2 cards at random. The first card is, what do I need to do to heal? We are all always healing, right? We are always on a healing journey. Barbara, I feel like I can't see you, but I know you're there.
Like Tyrone, I don't want to be on the
Right, man, the prettiest people don't want to be seen. What's up with that? All right. The first card, what you can do to embrace healing. And the second card, what you can do to let your light shine. People at home, please let us know what cards you got and your interpretation. And if you're not sure about interpretation, just say help, and we'll help you.
What are the choices again?
First one is, how can I heal? And the second one is, how can I let my light shine? Collect these. Jill, when you came in, I don't know if you got one of these. I'm going to need you to sign one of those. And also, you get a notebook. There you go. Okay. Okay, so a card to heal and a card to allow your light to shine. And anyone here with me who wants to share their cards, please do.
Seven of Pentacles.
Okay, and that's for how you heal?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think? What's that mean?
Keep working.
Keep working on it, fair enough.
And that's what I'm doing. Keep working on it. But I'm not sure the results just yet. But I'm still working on it. Patiently.
Yeah, well, that is the Seven of Pentacles. You know, I've recently learned that the weight Seven of Pentacles is the Irish potato famine.
Oh,
So it can
boy.
take a while, right? But it'll get there. Okay, letting your light shine.
And this is a stalker card.
Mm.
This Queen of Cups. Someone please help me.
Why the Queen of Cups
Wow.
is stalking Tyrone?
Because Tyrone needs to let some more love in his life.
Oh, no. Maybe I should share more love with others.
That's good too.
You know,
Mm. Mm.
like it's a feminine side to this because I do have a tendency to how would I say it, masculine ego things
Mm.
and be more aggressive when I should be more passive. So I have to find the right words, but I understand the Queen of Cups
Mm.
because I run across a lot of them nowadays.
So it's interesting, A, that card is stalking you, and B, that card is not the healing card, it's how you can share your light more, and yet I feel like that will bring you healing, and if you use like the patience and hard work, like you put those two cards together, there's a lot of healing and a lot of light there. What do you think?
Okay, I'll agree with you on that point. But it's more to it. It's a lot more to it. Because these Queens of Cups, they come emotionally.
Mm.
And sometimes it's not an emotional thing. And they misunderstand kindness for something else.
Ah,
Do they mistake kindness for weakness?
No. It's no weakness. It's just that what I'm saying is
I know where you're going.
Yes.
they want an apple.
I know where you're going.
They want apples, but there are no apples. It's only oranges. They're gonna try to transform this apple into what they want it to be, and it's not gonna happen. But they mean well. They truly mean well. Well, don't laugh and see. I'm in here with all these women people.
No, we get it, man. We get it. We get it so much. We get it.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Then to get it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Who else wants to share? Now that you know we're going to laugh at you, who else wants to share?
I'll share.
Okay. Okay, so this is healing.
Yeah,
Queen of Pentacles. Do you have thoughts about it?
not many.
Do you want, okay, so let us share thoughts for Cheryl on Queen of Pentacles for healing. I want to say, honestly, it might be about the power to make money. It might be about the power to be secure, feeling secure health-wise, feeling secure financially, feeling secure in your ability to take care of yourself.
I'm leaning towards that thought, yes.
Yeah? Anyone else want to ring in on that? Okay, and to shine your light?
Page of Cups,
Your thoughts?
again, I need some help.
So, I mean, I think you do that so much anyway. You know, you're like the kindest, most loving person. You're always showing up for people, doing for other people. I think everyone in this room has experienced that with you. So I feel like that's kind of like keep doing what you're doing.
Just be me.
Yes.
Okay. I like
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
I almost want to say, have a little fun, embrace that inner child
Yeah.
a little more. Yeah.
Fun. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking that too.
Mm.
Relax, relax, let it flow. Be a child.
Yeah, I like that.
Mm.
Just try to do that.
Be childlike, you
Yeah.
know.
Have more fun.
And I'm not sure if this is directed at you, but it feels like it might be. From Julia says, feel the abundance even before you have received it with the
Okay.
Queen of Pentacles. And even if that wasn't for you, now I say it is for you.
Manifest it.
Absolutely, because
Thank
tarot
you.
works that way. Okay. And Julia rightly says that feeling can draw it to you. That's how magic and manifestation works. Okay, who else wants to share? Jill.
I have for healing the Seven of Cups. I tend to give my energy to a lot of other people. I tend to put myself in, go in 10 different directions at once, 7 different directions at once. I'm more into, all my energy goes out. And how I can heal is the sun, bring it in,
So that's
concentrate on myself, do things for me.
the power of that, since the sun is what we've been working on, the power that you shuffled that back in and it came out, that is really auspicious. Really auspicious. And I meant to tell you, I went skating again 2 weeks in a row. And it was like spur of the moment, sorry, but I did it. I literally went around and around the rink without holding John's hand for the first time. I just had to tell you that. But I thought about that, like with the sun, I thought about you as a skater. But I also thought about you as a writer, you know, that shining your light, the different ways that you shine your light. And looking at those two cards together, and I think it's interesting that you and Tyrone as healing both had 7 cards, 7 Pentacles, 7 Cups. And just the idea that if you shine your light all here, you're not focusing on the things you love most, the things you do best, and the things that you really...
Exactly. You know what that means? It means the next time you go skating, you have to call me.
Fair enough. Oh, I can already tell you, New Year's Day. We're going New Year's Day.
Fabulous, I'm there.
Cool. Okay. All right. Who else in the room wants to share?
I can go.
Yay.
All right. So for healing, I got the 10 of Wands. Funny little story about this.
Okay.
I can be really, really serious and just introverted sometimes. My best friend said to me, it's like dragging luggage around. So I think the way I need to heal is I've got to lighten up. I've got to put down some of the baggage that I'm carrying around. And as far as, what was it, shining my light?
Yeah.
I've got to be a little more adventurous, and I've got to maybe be a little risky, or not risky, but a little more spontaneous and look for that adventure. Be more of a doer. So
What is
That's-
that card?
the Knight of Wands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I love
Knight
that.
of Wands.
I have missed you so much. During the pandemic, you're one of the people I just didn't see.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm so happy to be seeing your
Yeah,
face
it's
right
great
now.
to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. So let me just scroll back and see some of the comments here. Okay, let's see. I know I saw David having a comment for Cheryl, and it scrolled by and I missed it, and now I'm looking for it. Here it is. David says for Cheryl, Queen of Pentacles for healing. Make sure you have what you need before you give away everything. Keep your house in order first.
Okay, thank you, David. I like that.
Okay, let's go to some sharing from the online folks for a minute. And Okay, let's go to, hang on, scrolling back. Thank you, everyone, for participating in this. This is experimental, and I'll be interested to hear from the people at home and the people here what you think. Okay, Diana, to heal, got the Ace of Swords, and she's a writer, so she's seeing writing is part of her healing. That makes sense. But to shine her light, the Five of Cups, stop focusing on what's gone and see the two cups still upright. Absolutely. Absolutely. Diana has had, some challenges. And yet, Diana has also done some amazing things. She's one of my favorite people to follow on social media. She's like in Guatemala or something right now. She's a digital nomad. And just is doing these amazing, brave things. And so, yeah, that's what I would say about that, Diana. Okay, Wendy needs help. Makeup and fashion, insomnia. Queen of Cups and Empress. So how to heal. So she's got the Queen of Cups, not in the position you got it in, Tyrone, but in the first position. Queen of Cups, how to heal. Thoughts?
She's got to nurture herself. And really listen to, what her gut is telling her.
Agreed. And Empress, man, that's just, that's like this, like a waterfall or a domino effect situation, where as you love yourself, then you'll be loving others. As you nurture yourself, then you'll be nurturing others, right?
It's a lot of
Embrace
nurturing.
the inner Venus.
I love that.
Yeah, which is hard right now. Venus is in retrograde. Oh my gosh. I hate Venus retrograde. I like a Mercury retrograde better than a Venus retrograde. Truly. Okay. Smile Soul 20. First card is the Magician. Second card is the Six of Swords. Smile Soul 20 is brand new to tarot. I mean, she's been here for a long time. She's like been a member for 6 months, but I was with her when she got her first tarot deck just recently.
Nice.
I know. So how to heal the Magician. What are your thoughts?
She has everything that she needs. She just needs to identify it and put it to use.
Fair, absolutely. And how she shines her light, the Six of Swords.
Keeping it all in perspective, being logical.
Yeah, I sort of think about that, just riffing on that. While everybody else is going all crazy and being ridiculous, just be the one who says, no, wait, this is what it is. Let's just go do this. Being that person, and she is that person, so that totally makes sense.
So exercising practicality?
Totally, yes. Okay, Marianne got the Lovers for her first card and the Five of Cups for the second. So Lovers, how do you heal with the Lovers?
Is that a self-love kind of?
I would think, yeah. I would totally go with that. And Five of Cups, she's the second person to get the Five of Cups for how you shine your light. So I think, again, don't focus on what you can't do, focus on what you can do, right?
So it's cute.
Okay. Ashley got the Page of Coins or the Page of Pentacles for healing. And that Five of Cups for the second card, man, that is a really frequent card. So isn't it interesting, like if it were the healing card, the Five of Cups for healing, that would totally make sense to all of us, right? Because that is a card that describes a healing process. But isn't it interesting that people are getting the Five of Cups for how you shine your light? And I think that's really interesting because I think a lot of times we are in this process or in this situation where we are hurting, where there's something that's upsetting us, something that's bothering us. Like, which one of us does not have some boatload? It's just, is it a big boat or a little boat of things that are bugging you? And I think we all have those things pretty much all the time. And the question is, how loving can you be? How present can you be? How much joy can you cultivate for yourself and others despite all of that stuff? Right? I think that's kind of a message for everyone. Okay. Ooh, Kim's looking for insight on the 10 of Cups for healing. She's thinking build her community. I like that. Know that you are loved by the people who love you. I would say. And Dave's looking for some thoughts to heal the Fool reversed. Wake up and smell the coffee. Take more responsibility for my decisions. And to let my light shine. Temperance reversed. Don't be afraid to step out from the pack and demonstrate what I can do. Well, we've had that conversation recently. There are a few of you who were there when we had that conversation. You're getting a lot of heads nodding here, Dave. The owl won't pick that up, but there's a lot of heads nodding. Sally's looking for some help. Judgment to heal and reverse 3 of Cups to let her light shine. So judgment to heal for me is easy. That's like let go of the past, the things from the past, heal from the past. That could be generational healing, ancestral healing, family healing, releasing sorrow of those who have passed on, letting go of all of that. Reversed 3 of Cups. You know, the thing is, Sally, you are a talented person. I'm going to say the same thing to you that David said, and I think it makes sense with the 3 of Cups too. Just to let your light shine, to allow people to see your talent, to allow people to really see you.
To allow yourself to be celebrated.
Yeah, there you go. I love that.
Would you then turn the card around so it's upright?
Yes, we would. Go ahead and do that, Sally. Turn your card around so it's upright. Yep, absolutely. Very good.
You like
Baby Cake's looking for help. Card to heal, the Queen of Wands. I love this. Card to heal, the Queen of Wands. Card to shine, the Queen of Swords. I love that they're both queens. Mm-hmm. So it's all about nurturance. So to heal, that could be physical healing with the Queen of Wands, sort of needing more vitality, what you have to do to increase your vitality.
Right.
It could also be creativity, spirituality. And then to shine, to have the courage to speak the truth.
Yeah, absolutely.
To know that your truth is truth. That's always a hard one, right?
Yeah, that's good.
To know your truth is truth. Okay. Aviva, first is Queen of Wands, second is the Magician. Both landed reversed, but I don't know if that matters. Reverse Queen of Wands sounds like a bitch. I don't know, man. Like the reverse Queen of Swords for me, she can be a little problematic. But for me, the reverse Queen of Wands is just like feeling tired or not feeling like you have the time or energy to be creative or not doing your spiritual devotion the way you would want to. Other thoughts?
I just got like this download of somebody prone to temper tantrums.
Oh, Aviva? What do you think? What do you think? And then the Magician for how you shine your light, and it came up reversed. I feel like you should turn both of those cards right side up. Okay. Lots of good readings going on here. And Diana, for you, Cheryl, is wondering if you should try something earthy like gardening or growing herbs.
Oh, I like that.
That would be fun.
Love that.
Okay. Okay, so here's some more helps. Kathy, how to heal. Death, time to let it go. To let my light shine, 6 of Swords. You're the second one with 6 of Swords to let your light shine. How do we feel that for Kathy?
After that change, she's got to really make an effort to move forward.
Don't get stuck where you are. Yeah, I like it. Okay, Betty, how can I heal? 8 of Wands. She wants help with that. How to let my light shine. Death, releasing what is finished. Okay, so how to heal 8 of Wands. Quickly!
Take a trip.
Come to StarCon.
Just get up and move. do something.
Yeah.
It's stagnating.
Yeah, let the energy move. Seriously.
Don't think, just do.
Yeah.
The winds of change.
Very good, very good. And I want to say thank you to Marianne D for the super chat. Really appreciate that. And we're getting a lot of love for allow yourself to be celebrated, Barbara. Very good. And okay, here's another help from Jackie. How can I heal? 4 of Wands, embrace life, enjoy, and have fun. How can I let my light shine? 5 of Swords. I have some thoughts on that. A couple of things. Number one, you may be a very good communicator and you may be good at mediating things and you may be good at either writing or communicating or working with a group and helping people all get on the same page. Any other thoughts on that one?
Be an organizer.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Okay, very good. So thank you, everyone. Is there anyone in this room who hasn't shared their cards who wants to? Okay, so we'll do Terry and then Barbara. Go ahead, Terry first.
So, how to heal, I got the 6 of Cups, which is kind of funny, and I think you know that I'm the keeper of all of the ancient Italian traditions.
I like that.
And so, anyway, so that's it. And then I got the Knight of Pentacles, and I'm going to Italy in a few months, so there you go.
Oh, you do the Maloika on Christmas Eve?
I'll take care of that for you.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, Barbara?
Okay,
See?
I got the Hierophant for my first card and the King of Wands for what to do, and I would like some help.
Okay, anyone? The Hierophant for how to heal, King of Wands for how to let her light shine.
You need a man.
Do you have a spiritual practice?
You walked into that one.
Do I have a daily spiritual practice? I pray and
Okay.
I grow things and yeah.
Okay.
So stay close to that.
I would say trust in your belief. You know, if you believe it, believe it. Just don't say I believe, but that's it. You know, walk the talk.
And for the King of Wands, how she lets her light shine.
Do you do any kind of teaching or any kind of mentoring?
I used to. I would like to start doing it again. I wanted to actually mentor doctoral students for their dissertation, but with COVID, they stopped having people on the campuses.
I
so-
think that's now more in perspective of what the message is for you. The Hierophant being the mentor, the teacher, the wise elder, and just going for that.
Thank you, because I would really enjoy doing that as well.
Wendy says, I would say the Hierophant is to go deeper into your spiritual practice, which would then sort of ignite that ability to be the leader in the King of Wands that you know you can be.
Thank
What you're
you.
passionate about doing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
That was very helpful.
Anyone else want to share? I'm like looking right at Kathy.
Well, my first card for healing is the Tower, and I don't understand it really. I mean, I release insight, perhaps. I don't understand this.
Have you been through a bunch recently?
Oh, yeah.
I would say it's like acknowledging, like the Tower kind of comes in and just, the Tower's hard. You know, a Tower experience is a hard thing. It's life-changing. Very few of us welcome the Tower, right? And so it's sort of recognizing, man, I've been through it. But you see those little droplets in the Tower? That represents the Spirit of God descending.
Oh, good.
The lightning that strikes the Tower down is enlightening. And so the Tower falls, but the firm foundation that it's at the very, very bottom remains. And so you get to build again, and you have spirit around you, and you have enlightenment around you. And so it's acknowledging what has hurt you and what you have lost, but then also what remains and what you can build with. Yeah.
And the Queen of Wands is my light shining, so I think that's stay focused and confident.
I love that. I love that. Yeah.
This one was though, what?
But you've been through it.
You just can't control it. What's gonna fall, let it fall.
That's exactly true, and the astrological association for the tower is Uranus, which is very active right now. It's the planet of revolution, and it's quick, instant change that you're not expecting. So the more you try to fight it, the worse it's going to be. You just gotta let it come down and just go with the rebuilding, go with the energy that's coming after that, which is rebuilding.
Thank you.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a reconfiguration of some of the things that are already there that just need to be moved around to make it more successful.
So there's a few comments here for Barbara, leadership with your creative ideas. And for Kathy, you need to shake things up, maybe putting everyone's needs first, and you need to kick some people to the curb. But not us. Juliet to Barbara, so much fire in those two cards, the Hierophant and the King of Wands, sure. Dave to Kathy, Tower for Healing, get out of the way and let change happen. You're only hurting yourself by resisting. And Dave gets 10 points for this next Star Trek reference. We are Borg. Resistance is futile.
Oh, the Borg.
Okay. And Jamie says, you give up your caterpillar to become a butterfly. Accept change.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
I love that.
Anyone else in the room want to share their cards? Okay. So the next exercise. People at home. Well, let me introduce this to everybody. Being that it's the end of the year, and being that it's the winter gift giving season, and being that sometimes you get like money for the holidays, there's always the question of what new tarot decks. What new tarot decks have you acquired? What new tarot decks might you acquire? What new tarot decks might you bring into your collection in these next 6 months? And so people at home, let us know if you've gotten a new tarot deck you really like. Let us know if you've got a tarot deck on your wish list. And Peggy Lou wants some help with hers. 3 of Cups, have more fun with friends. Yup. 8 of Cups to help. Be a mentor to others who are going through stuff, Peggy Lou. You have gone through so many difficult, painful things. You can help those who are going through those same things. That's what I would say about that. And Sally Larkin says to you, Barbara, she agrees with everyone else, go deeper into spirituality and teaching. Okay, so people at home, let us know, what new tarot decks do you have that you love? What new tarot decks do you have that you hate? What new tarot decks are you looking at? What are you interested in? And people here, I have to share with you today a collection of decks that have come into this space since last you were here. So I'm just going to randomly throw these around. Well, no, I'm not going to juggle them. They're almost all tarot decks, and one's a tarot-based oracle. Look at them together, look at them with each other. And we're going to want your immediate reviews on these decks. And to let people at home know what we're looking at, we've got the New Radiant Tarot. We've got the Sacred Sisterhood Tarot. We have, for me and you, for fierce women, Lily's Tarot.
What does it say? Oh, yeah. I know this one.
We have the Eternal Seeker Oracle.
Inherent radiance.
Yes.
That's you.
How do you work with
What does it say underneath?
an oracle deck that's based on tarot?
That is a great question that I'm still figuring out.
Okay, because I'm so confused just by the thought of it.
Right, right, and it's a beautiful deck. So after Maureen's looking at it, after Maureen's done with that, you take a look at that and see if you could figure out a way to work with it.
Okay.
Okay? Here comes. Cheryl, do you know Moonchild?
No.
Moonchild for Cheryl, and then, oh, I got one for you more, okay.
This is
Evelyn. Okay, Kathy.
We have this one, Aunt Lily.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
There's more, there's more, there's more.
This is in French.
The hangman.
Yeah, this means the forgetter in French.
Okay, how about,
I like this.
the king?
No, it's all about tradition.
Take your pick, take your pick.
Oh, this one has that.
Yeah, this is,
Right?
I like
Isn't that
this
pretty?
in French, I
That's what I
like it.
thought too when I saw Lorraine.
The reine.
Queen.
Very nice. Aunt Lily.
Okay, here's another
The
one.
sun.
Oh, this looks fancy.
Right?
This is a beautiful deck and it's in French.
Yes, yes, she's honored the Marseille Tarot. Okay, how about Mystic Mondays over here? Okay,
Anybody want to see
so,
Aunt Lily?
Beautiful.
Very
This is the
pretty.
same one that does this.
so definitely, once you've looked at them, trade. Aunt Lily is ready to go.
This is very interesting.
Do you want to trade? Have you seen Aunt Lily?
Not my favorite.
Which one is
Not
that?
your favorite. Uncommon is not your
No,
favorite.
I don't know why though. I mean, maybe I can figure it out. I mean, I think it's pretty.
Oh, this is the one by Teresa Reed and,
Shaheen Miro, who I absolutely fell in love
Yes, you
with.
said that.
I love that
I
man
think
so
it's too
much.
abstract.
That line.
I think it's too abstract for me personally. but
you
the
know what it
pictures are
reminds
beautiful.
me of almost?
Yeah.
It's a combination of the Voyager. There's something about the Voyager.
Yes, because it's collage. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And there's something that reminds me of, what's her name? Eileen Duncan, the witch's
Ellen, yes, Ellen Duncan, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's got a, yes, I totally see that.
It's just abstract.
Very, very interesting deck.
It's
I like it.
interesting. I probably would not.
Okay, so the decks that are on the table here, we've got Mystic Mondays, Aunt Lily's Tarot, Moonchild, the Radiant Tarot, Sacred Sisters, Eternal Seeker Oracle, Uncommon Tarot, and Encore Tarot.
It's almost
You know,
impressionistic art.
Coming up with
Lightseer's Tarot is now, this is an instant classic.
Looking
I know.
Do you want to see Lightseer's?
No, I have it.
You have it.
It's a good deck.
It is a good deck.
But you don't.
This reminds me
That one that you don't
of
like.
the
Creatures.
Mythic Tarot.
Look at it.
Never seen it.
It's based
I
on
like it.
mythology.
That's
Celtic.
December's favorite
Yeah,
day.
very pretty.
What did you want to see? Which side?
Oh, yeah. Can you-
Okay, so,
And then the magician.
okay, now I want you to look
Which one
at
is it?
Eternal Seekers. This is the Oracle deck based on tarot. Tell me how you would use it.
The Empress, but I
Is it
really
my
like
size?
it.
It doesn't,
No,
it doesn't
you don't
need
like
it.
it.
I don't feel it.
That's it.
Oh, Julia, you just got the Paulina Tarot. That is a beautiful deck. I love that deck.
I like this deck.
Sally would love Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan. They are big, but they are a great deck. Absolutely.
I
That's,
just feel good energy for
an
it.
oracle deck usually is you get the picture and then you look up the picture in the book and you read what it says in the book
Oh,
and
that's
then
the
you
reading.
make the application. Which one is that?
This is.
Or
really
not.
interesting.
I mean,
Well,
you
that's the
know.
only way I mean, I'm not
You like this
really
one?
that good
color.
at
You
oracle
could
decks.
do whatever you
I mean, you can
Yeah.
interpret from the picture, but
Right.
I mean, I don't feel confident yet.
It's good. You get the energy from it.
And the afternoon is, I'm just starting.
Interesting, very pretty, very
Take charge. Angelic Michelle, I'm all about some new Oracle decks. I got the Alice Tarot, new version from Disney, the Disney Villain Tarot, and I'm awaiting Hocus Pocus Tarot.
The
The
magician.
magician.
I just wanna see.
Is this the world?
Yeah.
Okay, Kathy has ordered Light Seers Tarot. Yeah, I can't go wrong there. And Angel Wisdom Tarot.
Kathy wants it in.
Wendy wants Tarot of Mystical Moments and Tarot of Dreams. I like Tarot of Dreams. Aviva, heard Mystical Moments is beautiful. Guardian Angel Messages Tarot, good.
When you see this, then you
The Happy Squirrel. We'll talk about the Happy Squirrel.
So there's 33, which is master number, right? Oh, you don't do numerology?
I mean, I don't know why Pamela chose what she chose there. She might have done. And Kim's getting Medicine Cards Oracle deck. That is a powerful deck. I used to run a psychic fair, and we had a person there who read with that, and she was good. That is a powerful, powerful deck. The French one, La Morena, is Marseille.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Okay, so
Did you see this one?
Oh, how pretty.
so here in the house,
True black, wow.
I found the key.
you found the key. Okay, what's the key?
The key is she tells you when you pull the oracle card what is equitable to an entire deck. So now you
I have a deck
marry
that this reminds me of called Darkness of Light Tarot.
to the associated tarot card and intertwine them. That's how I would do it.
Fair enough. Do you like it?
Yeah, I
It's interesting,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't.
Simple.
Because it really pulls
don't get a
into
feeling from it.
mythical methodologies and combines
I do
them,
like
which is
black decks.
I know, I'm
Darker
Perfect.
decks.
Perfect.
I like the black, I like the feel of the.
But that's my scientist
But
coming.
I get no feeling from it.
Right.
I wanna just.
Okay, what do you think about Moonchild?
I like Moonchild.
Okay, did anyone else have a chance to look at Moonchild? Kathy, did you see Moonchild? Look at Moonchild.
Oh, here's the magician.
Oh,
It's right there.
Okay, you may see it.
Cheryl, give Moonchild to, where is it? It's over there. It's right there.
There, I give it to Tyrone.
Okay, give it to yourself now.
I just bought a bunch of decks from MJ Colleen, the Crow Tarot, the Fox Tarot,
No,
what's
I
the
didn't.
other one?
I was just looking at the
Curious Cats, and there's another one I just bought. I just love her work.
May I ask you a question? Do you get the decks because you're a deck collector? Or do you get the decks because you feel that
Do anything you want.
you use different decks in different situations or with different people or for different purposes?
I wouldn't really say I'm a collector because it really was a long time since I bought decks, and then I bought Benabel Wen's Spirit Keeper Tarot, the Revelation Edition, which I like a lot. And then, you know what? I follow different readers on Instagram, and when they have done their own decks and the way they read with them, if I resonate with their art, then I feel like I could work with the deck.
Over the bed.
So that's usually, you know,
So it's a question of an affinity for a certain kind of a
yes,
deck?
yes.
Okay, and then once you have the deck, how do you, or do you decide which ones to use in which situation or with which people?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
Mhm.
how do you come to that decision?
It's a download, you know, it just hits me that,
So it's a kind of energetic
Yeah.
directive?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
That's me.
All right, let me bring this room back to order here.
Law and order.
Law and order. So, okay. Let's start with Aunt Lily's tarot. Give me the top. There we go. Here's Aunt Lily's tarot. Who here had a chance to look at Aunt Lily's tarot?
Yes.
Okay, Robin likes it.
Yes.
Beautiful, right?
Very
Maureen
nice.
likes it, yes.
Beautiful, easy to work with.
Kathy likes it. Tyrone,
I like it now.
you like it now? Terry?
See what this looks
I like it. It's not my favorite, but I do like it.
Okay.
$100.
And FYI, Claire Lilly will be in person speaking at StarCon. FYI.
Oh, this is.
Okay,
Oh, what's that one there? What's that black one?
Mystic Mondays. Okay, Encore Tarot. Who had a chance to look at Ciro Marchetti's Encore Tarot?
I did
I
not.
Do you want to?
No, because
No?
I have some of his decks.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Was there love for Encore?
It's different from his other decks.
Different from his other decks? Is that good or bad or?
It's beautiful, it's beautiful. It's a little dark.
Okay, and your primary deck is a Ciro Marchetti
Yes.
deck, right? Right?
Compared to the older decks, it is a little dark.
Yeah.
It's more masculine.
Okay, Radiant Tarot. Who had a chance to look at this bad boy?
Very pretty. Very
You liked
pretty.
this one?
I did, yeah.
Okay. Okay, Maureen likes it.
So do I.
Tyrone likes it. Terry likes it. Okay. Yeah, Cheryl's like, yeah, I don't know. May I say, the art is beautiful. The packaging is beautiful.
Yeah, the packaging was amazing.
I have a really hard time with human bodies and animal heads. It just, I'm uncomfortable
It
with it.
reminds me of the Mythic Tarot,
Mm.
which is based on mythology. You know, that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
vibe I got from it.
And it's very Egyptian. There was a lot
Yes.
of Egyptian stuff.
Yes, yes. Okay, so Tarot of Dream, Moonchild Tarot, sorry, Moonchild Tarot. Who saw Moonchild Tarot? Did you like it?
I did like it.
Okay, Cheryl liked it, Kathy?
I'm not, I couldn't see into it enough.
Okay, okay.
It's very watery, a very, very watery deck.
Mm. Yes, yes. And give me Mystic Mondays back.
I just got a good energy from it.
Who liked Mystic Mondays?
I didn't see it.
Tyrone, did you see Mystic Mondays?
Yeah, I don't care.
Not for you. Kathy, did you see Mystic Mondays?
I did, but I don't recall.
Such an impression.
Seriously, me too.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so Sacred Sisters was making the rounds. Lots of love for Sacred Sisters.
This
Oh, where
is
is it?
phenomenal.
I didn't see
Sacred Sisters is there. Maureen likes it.
Love it.
So is that like the belle of the ball
I
here?
think so. I think so.
Okay, so we have to take a vote though. We have to take a vote.
It's peaceful.
It just speaks to me.
Okay.
Very elegant.
Can I see it, please?
Okay, let's have Cheryl see it. So the two favorites here so far, Sacred Sisters and Aunt Willie's. Oh, okay, so True Black. We got True Black going on. Robin is in love with True Black. What did you think of True Black?
It didn't do anything for me. I have Darkness of Light Tarot at home, which is was an indie deck, and very dark and black, and I prefer that. I prefer that deck to that. It's just
Okay.
It's all hands-on, isn't it? The edges or something? They're hard, it's a hard deck.
It's an
to get a
indie
hold
deck.
of.
it's beautiful,
It's
but
indie. I think you can get it on Etsy. I'm not sure. I'll find the link for where you can get
I'm
it.
trying to think of it.
So True Black is loved.
Do we know what card this
I
is?
grew up in
High
New York,
Priestess.
everybody was black.
And Sacred Sisters is still over there. Terry, what are you thinking of Moonchild?
I like it, I'm not gonna say, I really.
Terry's
do.
liking Moonchild.
It's beautiful.
I
Okay.
don't love it.
Okay, so let's, on True Black, Barbara, yay or nay? Nay. Jill, nay. Robin, yay.
It's beautiful, but I wouldn't be able to read with that.
Okay.
Talk to me, but
Sure.
it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
beautiful.
Maureen,
But it doesn't,
Not
I'm
for
not
you.
connecting with it.
got it. Cheryl, did you see True Black?
I did, I didn't connect with it.
Not for
either.
you, not for you. Okay, fair enough. And you know what's funny is as Sacred Sisters goes around, as soon as people get their hands on that, they're like, that's
Yeah,
it, they're
everything's
done.
I just can't, what is
This one's beautiful.
I could see myself owning this.
Service, was it just?
Okay. I can see myself owning this.
Yeah.
There's the endorsement right there. There's the
the
endorsement.
picture, but that's usually service,
I guess
right?
it's
Yes,
animal
it's service.
service, or what is it?
You like that too?
yeah.
The animal heads, yes. I don't love this. Did y'all see True Black?
Ones or this?
Okay, we want to know,
Okay.
this one has a real mix.
Yeah.
Oh, Terry likes it. Terry likes it already.
Okay, so maybe
Very
it's,
mixed.
Oh, this may be major.
Cubs, maybe,
Which card is this?
Let me see. That would be the 9 of Wands.
No, it's not actually.
It's not the 9 of Wands?
No, because the wands
The
are
wands are
different.
wands,
They look-
actually.
Okay, so what is it? Let me see. What's the number?
9 of
The
Pentacles.
pinnacles are.
Oh, it's Pentacles.
No,
Not
but
no?
it's not, no. That's one more stuff.
Okay, there's the book. We're looking through the book.
We think maybe it's a major arcana, but it has a number.
It could be.
It could be the Hermit.
Sure, the wood.
What's the number?
No, it's a 9. We're looking at it.
It's not, that's the.
Sacred Sisters, can I have the box of the Sacred Sisters? This is perhaps the belle of the
This
ball.
has a prosthesis.
I'll let you.
Yes, yes. Okay, this is Sacred Sisters by Shani Dewberry and Connie Curry. And definitely tonight, one of the bells of the ball.
Definitely.
Could I see that one, please?
What is the,
Which one?
what is the one with the sunflowers, the 9
Don't
of?
know, the universe don't want to be revealed to you.
Yeah, the pictures.
Okay, what are you thinking of True Black?
This is beautiful. I
You
love
know, okay, so here's what we figured out. True Black elicits like the most either not for me or oh my gosh, I'm in love. That's True Black. Everyone likes Sacred Sisters. Most people seem to like Aunt Lily's.
New beginning.
Yeah, I do too. I do
For
too.
somebody that's something, it's a new beginning.
Mystic Mondays? Yay or nay? Nay? Yay, nay?
I don't remember what,
Yeah, this is,
which one is it?
I think might be the 9 of Wands.
Did you find it in the
There
book?
is no
I think
book.
it's.
Because we saw the
Here's the book.
wands.
She has it.
There's the book.
So what does the book
I
say?
think it's.
I can't find it.
That's why I passed it to Maureen, I
I think
couldn't
it's
locate it.
Pentacles.
Okay.
And the
Here,
reason
give it a
why
second.
she looks like a lady who's enjoying her success,
Oh,
her
here's my
abundance,
Major
her, you know.
9 of
her fame.
Pentacles.
No, she has a prosthesis.
Yeah. So we know it's a 9, so it's one of 5. It's only one of 5, right? And
It's not the Hermit.
it's not, okay, do we know for that for sure?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not the Hermit. What is it?
Okay, so it's not the Hermit, and it's not the.
Here, I'm gonna hold this up
And it's
for
not the
you to
9
see.
of Pentacles.
This is what we're talking about. It's not the 9 of Pentacles, it's not the Hermit. Process
It's
of
not the 9 of
elimination.
Cups.
It's not the 9 of Cups.
There it is.
See, 9 of Wands.
9 of
That's what it
Wands,
says.
and it's perfect because
Why for growth?
the 9 of
Yes.
Wands is the wounded warrior, and this person has been wounded.
Yeah, it's.
And is
it's a
standing
prosthesis.
strong.
It's the wounded warrior.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So there is some serious True Black love going on over here with this tarot, right?
I think it's beautiful.
Right? Right?
The art is so beautiful.
Put
I
it,
like that,
put it
yeah.
in the lights and you'll see.
Okay, so some cards on camera for True Black and Sacred Sisters. Okay, give me some Sacred Sisters here. And I will show people some Sacred Sisters and some True Black. Here's some Sacred Sisters.
That's such a,
I really like that.
yeah, I did too. I thought it was very, relaxed, very peaceful there.
She's got it all, man.
Okay, that's some Sacred Sisters.
These are.
And throw me some, I don't need all, just throw me some that you've already seen of True Black. Here's True Black.
I didn't know what to think when I first saw that, and I was like, wow.
Okay, here's a True Black. Okay, here's some True Black. People want to know where to find the Sacred Sisters, right? Sacred Sisters comes to you from Red Wheel Wiser, so Wiser Books.
Okay.
Okay. Julia, how do you feel about tarot decks that are not associated with the standard Rider-Waite? Well, the question is, what are they associated with? Are they more Marseille, or are they more Crowley, or are they their own thing? And that's really the question. Diana likes True Black, and
That's some.
That's a hard
Wendy does not like Sacred Sisters. Sally does not like Sacred Sisters.
Some of these are pretty dark.
What are you thinking about True Black? True Black, True Black, True Black.
Where can you get True Black?
That is a great question.
Yes, it is.
I gotta take a picture of it.
Yeah, definitely. It's got a good feel to it in a lot of
Yeah,
ways.
it does.
True Black, right here. Yep, good stuff. Sally likes True Black. Okay. Okay.
Oh, Amazon
Yeah, I just
has
figured that out,
Sacred
Dave.
Sisters? I'll talk to my daughter tomorrow.
Yep, Sacred Sisters, go to Red Wheel Wiser, Wiser Books online. True Black Tarot, we're not sure. You're going to have to Google. All right, well, was that fun?
Yes.
Okay, so we have like 15 minutes left, and I'd love to do an exercise. So, okay, yeah,
You didn't talk to them about this.
no, we didn't. Did you have any thoughts about this Eternal
About the
Seeker Oracle? This is an oracle by Pamela Steele, my good friend, who has made a tarot-like oracle. And Barbara and I were discussing, well, how does that work exactly? It seems to work. These are some beautiful,
Oh, the artist.
some beautiful cards. Pamela Steele is an amazing. And Wendy has some love for Dreams of Gaia. Yeah, that's a good one. Absolutely. All right.
I have a
So,
question real
yes.
So let's say that you have a deck like True Black and there are other decks that are a little on the darker side. Would you use them in readings for people or would you just keep them to yourself? Because, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to tell you, right?
It's a funny thing. I've had decks that to me seemed perfectly happy, that my clients would like look at the happiest cards in the deck and be like, oh, that doesn't look so good. Cat Black's Golden Tarot was one of those. I stopped using it professionally for that reason. So it would depend how my clients would react to it, and I would not judge that. If I wanted to use it professionally, I would. And if I found that my clients were like not liking it, I'd stop. That's what I would do. All right. So, very good. So did we have love for Aunt Lily? Yeah,
Yeah, I like it a
absolutely.
lot.
Absolutely. Okay. And Joanne has decided she's drawn to weird decks, Deviant Moon and Tarot of the Absurd.
I love it.
Yep, yep. And I will tell you, my dream deck for this year, I still do not have Grateful Dead Tarot. I know, how is it that I do not have this deck? But I do not. And that is, and I'm going to be interviewing the artist and the author for the Cartomancer. So I really do have to get it, but I have not yet gotten it. So that's my dream deck for, like, if Santa doesn't bring it to me, I'll be getting it. That's really what it comes down to. All right, my friends, let's do an exercise. And I've been thinking recently about how a card can give information, but a card can also ask a question. Kim, yes, brand new Grateful Dead Tarot, and I thought it would never exist. And in fact, I'm on record as saying in an interview, there will never be a Grateful Dead Tarot because it was so hard to get the licensing. But someone was finally able to do it. Yes. All right.
Somebody's going to be rich.
Okay, so cards can ask a question. So here is the exercise. I am going to pull a card at random, and we are going to formulate questions from that card, which you will then pull cards to answer. So, and people at home, people here, these are going to be questions for yourself based on the card that I pull. Okay? So, and then we want to move this quick. Okay, so it's gonna be quick. And people at home and people here, if you get cards that you don't understand, let us know the question, let us know the card, and we'll help you. So the first card drawn at random is Death. So what are questions that death might elicit? How do I deal with my grief? How do I create change in my life? What change is coming that I must embrace? What is a new thing that I am welcoming as we go into a new year. Can you think of any other questions from Death?
What do I need to leave behind?
Did you just kill something while we're talking about Death?
Sorry.
That's funny. That's funny.
He's just emphatic, that's all.
And what was that? What do I
need to leave behind?
What do I need to leave behind? Okay, and just a question. Crowley is Toth, Thoth, Tahote. I would say the standard meanings don't always matter. It's really what you resonate with and the meanings that you see for them. Dave, should I be afraid of change? Another question. So, everyone, your job is to pick a question that is related to the Death card and pull one card and answer to it. Tell us what the question was and tell us what your answer is. Go online and here in the office, and Diana comments on Death during the winter solstice and is doing what do I need to let go of. So, what question did you ask? What card did you get?
I'll
Go.
Okay, so my question was, what do I need to leave behind? And I pulled the Four of Pentacles. So this is telling me I need to leave behind feelings of lack. Not having enough, not having what it takes. So
beautiful.
That's it.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, who's next?
I'll go. I did Dave's. Should I be afraid of change?
Woohoo! 3 of Wands.
Yes.
What do you think?
Get in the boat and go. Stop looking at it.
Get in the boat and go. Yes, absolutely. Kathy, what do you got?
I said, what change should come about? Page of Pentacles.
So what do you think?
I don't know. He's a young man. He's a messenger of...
And he's making money. Now you're working, you're doing real estate, right? Are you making a change where real estate is concerned?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so
I did do that.
And I think that's going to work. I think growing with that would make sense. Okay, so Diana, you shuffled. Your question was, what do I need to let go of? And you got the 5 of Cups again, so that's huge. Okay, Jake, good question. How can I move on from the trauma of the past? What card do you get? Dave, card pulled for the Death, 3 of Wands. Change will occur. You might as well wait for it and deal with it. Aviva, what will end? The Chariot. Are you ending a trip? Are you canceling a trip? Are you getting a new car? Claire C., what do I need to shed? I pulled Strength, and I don't know what that could mean.
Ego.
Ego, letting go of the ego. Makes sense? Makes sense? Well, does it make sense to you, Claire? That's up to you. Joanne, how do I bury the past? Queen of Cups, let go of my emotions concerning the past. Kim, I need to let go of the 6 of Cups. Yeah, man, there's a lot of childhood healing for you there, absolutely. Jamie, what do I need to let go of? Ace of Swords. Let go of thought by turning it into action. Oh, I love that. Baby Cakes, what question were you asking? And Joanne's answer, don't let the emotional ties of the past stop me from being in the present. Wendy, what's coming for the next year? 8 of Wands reverse, maybe go with the change. So Jake, you got Judgment. So letting go of the past, absolutely. Irene, Death, what do I need to prioritize in 2022? 8 of Swords, do not sabotage my new ideas.
Wow, that's good.
Nice, very good, very good. All right, are we ready for anyone else want to report, or are we ready for the next round? Next round. Okay, here we go. Next card. Jake, stop judging myself and who I am. Yeah, that's good. That works. That absolutely works. All right. The 9 of Cups. What am I wishing for? How can I get what I wish for? Cheryl answers the 9 of Cups with the 9 of Cups. Very good. Very good. Okay, other questions for the 9 of Cups? What makes me happy? Where have I not been allowing myself to be happy?
What do I need to concentrate on? Is that the one where you have, with all the things that you have to choose from?
No,
Oh, that's you.
No, it's
That's the
seven.
That's the
that's
seven.
7. 9 of Cups is the wish card. It's the card of happiness, it's the happy merchant, it's success, it's all of those things. So figure out your question and pull a card. Cheryl, what was your question?
Oh, I didn't have a question.
No.
I pulled the 7 of Cups too.
Which we were just talking about. And so we were just talking about 2 different cards and you pulled both of them.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk about this because I also pulled that as well.
That came up in the 3-card weekly reading this morning, the 7 of Swords did. Man, some of you were there for this. I do the 3-card weekly reading every Monday. I've been doing it every Monday. I started on Facebook, moved it over to YouTube. I got the most god-awful reading for this week that I have ever gotten in my entire history of doing
Oh
it.
my gosh.
3 of Swords, 7 of Swords, Tower.
I'm so glad I didn't want.
Oh, my God. What do you say?
You have to watch the recording.
Oh, that's
We had
right.
fun with
That was
it.
the first card.
Yep, that was the first card. Yep. Diana, what will make me happy? The wheel. I would say learning to deal with the changes, learning to deal with the fact that some things are going well and some things aren't. You got to deal with it and recognize some things, the wheel's always turning. So things will get better, things will get worse, things will get better, things will get worse again. That's for you as well, Jake. Sally, how can I deal with the unwelcome change? Judgment reverse, let go and surrender control. Okay, so what about your 9 of Cups cards? Jill, what question did you ask and what's the answer?
I asked, what did I wish for? And my answer was, I really wish to travel. But the problem is that I want to travel and where people want me to travel are 2 different things. And there's this health thing going on here. So it all depends on what restrictions they place on travel.
Right, right, makes sense.
Yeah,
Makes
so
sense.
I'm gonna just keep pushing.
Yep. Diana, we got the most god-awful reading. Yeah, it was for everybody, although it makes sense, holidays are tough times. Kim wishing for the 4 of Wands, happy home shared with others. And I need to do the 7 of Wands to get it. 7 of Wands in my deck is walking a tightrope, so maybe taking a risk. Betty, what do I have to be thankful for? 7 of Cups, so many blessings. That's beautiful. Jamie, how do I get what I wish for? 2 of Pentacles, go with the flow and do what makes me happy. I love it. Anyone in the room, what you got? Anyone? Kathy, what's yours?
I said, what am I wishing for?
2 of Cups. How's your love life?
None.
Do you want?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, there you go, man. Let's all manifest love life for Kathy. Absolutely.
I got a strange one. My question was, what's my heart's desire? And I got the Justice card, the standing stone in this deck, but it's number 11. Justice. I don't know what to make of that.
And what was the question again?
What's my heart's desire?
That actually makes complete sense for me when I think about who you are, Maureen, because in the larger scale of things, you care so much for fairness for all people. It pisses you off when animals are treated badly. It pisses you off when people are treated badly. You want to live on a different planet than we live on. I swear to goodness.
There you go. Okay.
You want mutual respect for all, and that's justice.
Yeah. And for the kitties. For those of you who don't know, Maureen is like the rescuer of kitties.
I got one, by the way.
Do you?
Yeah, he's lame. His back legs are dragging, and he's sight challenged. So.
Okay, yeah.
His name is Tiny Tim.
So if you're ever just wanting to play with your cards and you don't know what to do, to pull one card to supply the question and another card to supply the answer is an amazing exercise. Betty wants to know if you're an Aquarius, Maureen.
No, Gemini Sun, Libra Moon, Taurus Rising.
Interesting. Yeah, absolutely. All right. So, one final exercise for all. You can do this at random, or you can face up or face down. By pulling at random or by going through the deck and choosing a card. And we're going to do this for Maureen because, we all have our inner Maureen that we want to channel here, where we want justice for all.
Yes.
One card that we would like to see manifested on the planet in 2022.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and share it. Share it if you're at home, share it. And there's a lot of prayers for Tiny Tim happening in the chat.
Thank you, thank you.
Go ahead and share it. Share it.
Are we shuffling and pulling?
Your choice. You can shuffle and pull, or you can go face up and choose for what you want for the world. Okay. Yeah, Jake, please stay. We're sorry for the misunderstanding. It happens. It's a cold medium when that happens. All right. So I've got a tough one. And I did not pull this at random. I chose it. What I wish for the world is the Three of Swords. And that is because we need to confront our hurts. We need to be able to talk to each other. We need to be able to acknowledge the things that hurt us. And we need to be able to heal. And we can't heal without really acknowledging what the problems are. So, it's a hard process, but that's what I want. All right, who here in the room would like to share? Okay, Barbara, go ahead.
I chose temperance because I think we need to learn to respect each other, to blend our ideas, and to be open to other people's thoughts in a reasonable way.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
I have the Four of Wands because I want us all to live in harmony and all to just love each other and just be happy with each other and stop judging each other, although judgment doesn't really come into this. But I just want everybody to live in harmony.
Absolutely. You got one to share?
Sure. Ace of Pentacles.
Yes.
Everyone to have a successful new year.
Beautiful. So perfect. I love it. That's like health and wealth right there. What else do you need?
Right.
All right, well, I pulled the King of Swords.
Okay.
So, okay. What I want for the world is logical, intelligent, truthful leadership.
Whoa, oh my gosh, yes.
I like that.
Amen.
Mine's kind of like that too.
Cheryl?
I pulled the King of Wands. So I said, follow your passion, be in your power, and be your true self. Always let that shine.
Kathy?
Oh, I chose this card.
The sun,
For
yay!
the world, for just everybody to be happy, blissful, and it's all good and wonderful.
Tyron?
I pulled the Lovers.
Mm.
Well, that's a good card. I think it should be more love in the world, of course. But I think that we need to heal some of our differences, because that's what love is all about, Just healing differences and coming together as one. Peace on earth type stuff.
So I picked a strange one, but I've been thinking a lot about the coronavirus and how it's coming back and we're all being affected again. And I picked the Hierophant card because I thought that all the leaders of the world need to get together and have the same page. So we can all just get through this.
Right, and the Hierophant can actually be a doctor,
Yeah, that's
right? So that's perfect. And online, Sally has pulled Judgment randomly for the third time. I want us to see that we are all the same in the end. Claire, Knight of Cups. We need to move into a new paradigm of compassion. The Holy Grail returns to humanity. Joanne shuffled. The Magician. The world needs a little magic to manifest healing, peace, togetherness. It's going to take all the tools together. Love for Tiny Tim.
Oh, here, can you show everybody his picture?
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so, and I have to talk while I do it so that Owlie will see it. But there is Tiny Tim. So lots of love for Tiny Tim.
So cute.
Okay. Very good. All right, my friends, we have come to the end of our time. For those of you at home, thanks so much for being here. And we've got a bunch of treats to share, so maybe y'all go get a snack. I want to remind everyone that we do have a class coming up, Room and Zoom. You need a ticket for it. We are doing Weaving the Tarot Reading Story next Wednesday, not this coming Wednesday, but following. Get a ticket on my website, and don't forget to get your ticket for StarCon. Everyone say bye.
Holidays.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
Pass your releases down. Sorry, we can get them all collected.
He was great. He doesn't